This is Koh Kong in Cambodia. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm a backpacker from England and I am travelling around Southeast Asia, seeing as much as I can. I'm now in Cambodia. I got here 2 days ago and I'm about 10 kilometers away from the border that way. Now what's confused me a little bit so far is Thailand, as I said, that way drives on the left hand side, Cambodia on the right hand side, and for some reason my little brain cannot compute that, so I've had a few cars over the last 2 days beat me with the horns going, "You stupid Westerner." Although I have only been here for a short time, day one, as soon as I got here, was going around the front, down that way by the port, having a look around. And yesterday was a day of rest. My body needed it. It's been a few weeks of just non-stop traveling. So I stayed in my aircon room, drinking water, watching films, doing nothing. So this time, today is the first time I've been out properly exploring this town. Now, Koh Kong, a little bit confusing. If you look on this map, you've got Koh Kong, the province. Then you've got Koh Kong, the town, which is not its official name, but it's the name that's used in all the maps that you get online. And then you've got this island, which is called Koh Kong. So when people talk about Koh Kong, it's usually this place they're talking about. Now, as I said, this is the first time I've had a chance to get out and about. Not sure what is around. I did do a bit of deep research yesterday online, finding out more about this place. Hello. And to be honest, there are three reasons why people come to Koh Kong. Number one, border crossing, either to go back, forward, visa runs. Second one is to go do some touring, visiting to the rainforest. Number three is to go to Koh Kong Island. And that's it. This place is not really built for tourism at the moment, but on the evidence of me walking around, there is a lot of construction getting on, and they're trying to build this as a new place to bring tourists. Going that way, mate. Thank you. It's not a big town, and this looks like the outskirts. The outskirts that doesn't look like there's a lot happening around here. There's a lot of bright buildings. Roundabout. But the centre of town is this way. There are a few hotels, no hostels, and they're basically for the Westerners come across here. And the hotel that I'm in, I am one of the youngest persons in there, which is something I'm not used to. So there's a lot of elderly couples that come in here, sit by the pool that's in the hotel, having the time of their lives with alcohol, going out for meals at night time. And there is places around here in town that's designed for the Westerners, pizzas, burger places. The only street food I think I've seen, oh, there's some over there, I was going to say down by the port, but they look like they're just setting up over there. So I'm now going to go into town, show you what's down there, try not to get knocked over by people driving on the wrong side of the road, and hopefully there'll be lots to see. Millions of paths coming up this road and down here all seem to be governmental buildings. There's a hospital there. This place here is the Koh Kong Provisional Police Commissariat. Looks like it's seen better days. But around the corner I saw the Department for Religion and Cults and Treasury offices. So it looks like there's a lot of governmental buildings in this place for the province. Yeah, it's not really touristy, but I am trying to find stuff. Trust me. I'm now coming into where it's starting to get busier, more buildings, and this is getting towards the town centre. And it reminds me just of a typical border town. Oh, it's a chicken shop that's got 5 stars. But all around, because you can feel that they're trying to bring tourism into the place. You got places like coffee places open up. There's pizza places, everything that you need as a tourist. And I feel they've got a few years to go before they can start making it a proper holiday destination. And the thing they are trying to push is the ecotourism. So with the rainforest not too far away, and you've got the Koh Kong Island, which you can't stay on because it's actually a military base on the island. So there's places you can go and visit for a day trip. It's meant to be an amazing beach. So the ecotourism is something they're looking at, but one thing that I have read is they don't really put the money back into the environment. But this is Cambodia. So that looks like one of the better hotels, but it's not what I would call 4-5 star. It is a hive of activity. There's lots of people doing stuff. As I said, there is construction work going on, and I think there's more bikes being ridden over here than cars. Right, just crossing the road, trying not to get knocked over. That's a roundabout with a lady with baskets. Now I have just looked at the map trying to find anything. This road down here takes you out of town. That road there takes you towards the port. And this road just takes you further into town. Another thing I did read going through my research was if you're going to come to Koh Kong, the longest you need to stay for is 2 nights. Spend the day, go around the place, see everything, and then leave. And I suppose I have just done the 1 day of exploring and 1 day of rest. So I am leaving tomorrow morning first thing to go somewhere new. And that looks like, turn this round, a market of some sort. Sorry. is it? Don't know. Let's have a wander across. Not a lot of people here. Hi. Oh, bless her. Yeah, it's definitely a local market. Spices. Hairdresser. Oh. Jewellery department. It's what you would call a mixture of all sorts. I am seeing a lot of people sleeping. And the other thing about this place is it's so warm. It's got no breeze at all. God, that's warm inside. And there's the breeze. Can we get out this way? Hey, hairdressers. Oh, sorry. Nearly got knocked over. So back up from the market. That looks like it needs a repair. A lot of these buildings got balconies. I don't know if that's a French influence from when the French were over here. Oh, look at that one. Wowzers. Right, carry on down here. I think there is a few, and I've seen them like this, properties that look expensive behind gates. There's a couple of them around by the hotel I'm staying at. And I don't know if it's because there's some rich people that live here. And that's big. And there's another one there, but that looks like apartments. But again, behind gate. The people around here are really friendly. They're very happy. They always smile when I'm going past them. I've never encountered any problems. And I'm going down this road because I keep thinking maybe there is something to see. Sorry. But no. And here's another gated property, and that looks amazing. It's got the Chinese lanterns out the front, the aftermath of the Chinese New Year. So is it a Chinese owned building? And even the gates, if you look at them, got the dragon. Wow. One day that'll be mine. As I'm wandering down this road, it's getting less and less buildings. Maybe I should turn around. Yeah, that's just leading out to nothing. Oh, what's this? Let him go past it. Sankatang Tong Ho. That's quite impressive. I'm allowed in. Is it a community hall? Someone's house, because it looks like someone's working. There's a notice board. Chinese style. Hi. Sorry, just building. Oh no photo, just video. Okay. I scared him. They had a laptop, so they were obviously working. I did stop the camera, just have a word with them. They didn't speak a lot of English, so I have no idea what they were doing. But they were entertained that they had a Westerner walking around their area. These bikes are getting a bit too close for my liking. But I think that is it for this road. There's no other buildings I can just walk straight into. Yeah, it's... What's that down there? And oh, let's have a look down there. As I'm getting closer to down there, you can just see the blue fence that goes all the way around. So it's an enclosed area, which means I don't think I'll be able to get in. So back into town. Shows you that there is not a lot to see. Now when you look at the maps, and I use an app called Organic Maps, and it's usually quite good for showing any attractions in the area, like Buddhist temples, statues, fun fairs, anything that's of use to a tourist. For this place, there is something about 25-minute walk that way. It's a Muslim village, it classes it as, and just to walk there and back to see some houses, probably a bit too much. So yeah, I think Koh Kong, they're right. It's worth visiting for one day to have a look around, see the sights, and then just get out. So I'm now back towards the port. Fresh fish being cooked. To the other side of the market. For a Saturday afternoon, it's not really busy. And the best thing about walking towards the water edge is there is a beautiful breeze coming down. A little bit cooler. I don't know if I've sold this place to you. I don't know if I've highlighted all the good points and the bad points of Koh Kong. Is it a place worth visiting? No. It's, as I said, not the touristy place. There's not a lot to do if you have got the money. Oh, there's a market. Another one. If you've got the money, because all the tourist things to do around here do cost Western prices. Oh, it's a bit busy around here. Just a mismatch of lots of stuff. This is the back end of the market we were in before, and it stinks of fish. Oh God, it stinks of fish. If you're a backpacker coming here, then yes, stay here for one night before you go on to the next place. Have a look around. As I said, it's not a lot. I'm glad I've come here. At least I can say I've been to Koh Kong, because I do like saying Koh Kong. But yeah. Another thing about Koh Kong is there's no like shopping malls or supermarkets. It's just shops on the side of the street. It's doubled up as their houses. This is another road that has just come from the market over there, come down, and this is leading towards the port area, which is the main road going towards the bridge. And there's some of these houses, some of these buildings, they're quite impressive. And I don't know how old they are, if the last 10 years, last 50 years. Oh, a sand pit. So I want to build a sandcastle. And this is the main road with the port being along here. And I'm only going this way because the river is here. And I just want to see if there's anything on the river that's worth looking at, because you never know. This is the bridge. It's actually got a path on it. And there's the river. Yep. The water's quite clear, but there's a lot of rubbish in it. That does look picturesque. Oh my god, there's a little kid in the water. Playing with a water bottle. And if I can cross the road, quick. Oh. And that's the other side. That's probably the most scenic view I've seen of Koh Kong so far, that little river. I was originally going to head down the rest of this road down here towards the street market and get some food. Unfortunately, if you've been following my adventures and you saw my last video, you'll know that I have picked up a bit of a back pain, and after walking it around for the last 2-3 hours, it's starting to hurt. And because I'm leaving first thing tomorrow, carrying my backpack, I know I have to rest it. So there'll be no food eating on this video because it's too far. Instead, I'm going to go back to the hostel and I'm going to chill and I'm going to relax. Oh, and this is one of the cafes that I've been eating in, Pug Cafe, which is false because there's no dogs inside, but they do have the best cakes around here and they're cheap, which is why I like it even more. So I'm now going to go back to the hotel. I am going to chill, I'm going to rest my back, stop walking everywhere. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you've liked what you've seen of Koh Kong, press that like button. I am leaving tomorrow morning to go to a bigger city. I haven't decided which one yet. I'll decide probably tonight or tomorrow morning. Then you're going to subscribe to see what else I'm going to be doing. But until the next time, bye bye for now.